When Casemiro was about leaving Manchester United, he dropped one piece of advice to the club in regards to Kobbie Mainoo during his last interview with Rio Ferdinand, when he said that Manchester United needs to get a player that will come into the team and give Kobbie Mainoo that push and healthy competition that will help him to demand more for himself so that he can develop into his full potential. And Man United are already in that direction with the signing of Youri Tielemans and Andrey Santos. Because right now, it is not about who sits on the bench. Because the fan base are already feeling like, Kobbie is going to sit on the bench. So players are even like, Man United are building the team around Kobbie Mainoo, of which is not true. When you look at our current squad, it is obvious that the team is built around Bruno Fernandes. Everything is rotating around Bruno Fernandes. United are trying to build a balance in the squad, healthy competition in the squad. We want to have players that we can rely on at every given point in time. Squad depth. That is the key here. It does not matter if Kobbie sits on the bench. But when we look at the bench and there is need to bring a player in, we know we have somebody we can rely on. Unlike last season, that whenever you take off Kobbie Mainoo, whenever you take off Casemiro, you are bringing in Ugarte. And you see the difference in quality. Highly significant to just drop. You will not be struggling in terms of moving the ball forward. That's why you now see Bruno Fernandes drawing deep all the time to progress the ball. So right now, we have Kobbie, we have Andrey Santos, we have Youri Tielemans. We still need one more to make it 4. It's just like Arsenal. For the fact that they signed Bruno Guimaraes, does that mean that Max Lewis Kelly and Zubimendi are now bench players? No, but it just improved their squad depth. That is what we are all about. Yes, everything is going to turn out well. Youri Tielemans is 29. Mainoo is 21. Tielemans will give Mainoo that drive so that he will not feel relaxed. He will demand more. Whenever you see somebody that is competing with you on the pitch, you see what he's doing. When you get your own opportunity, you'll be pushed to also get yourself at your top level, to be at your very best. So all that talk that we are building a team around Kobbie Mainoo, I don't think that's correct. We are building a balanced team, a balanced squad. That's why we have Konya in that left wing, but we are still clamoring that we need a left winger. Why we have Konya there? Squad depth, productivity at all costs, at every given point in time. We have Benjamin Sesko. We are looking for another striker. Ahmad and Mbeumo, and the right wing. That's what we are talking about. We need a left fullback to come in and compete with Luke Shaw. Mazarawi and Dalot in the right wing, in the right fullback. It doesn't matter who sits on the bench. What matters most, or the end goal, is productivity at every given point in time. Every player is equally important. And the way we can have that is if there is a healthy competition. So, Mainoo, we are waiting for you, because Youri Tielemans will give you the run for your money. You have to work harder. Harder! You feel me?